We are back. We are back. Listen, make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And honey, I am back in the building. And let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 16, episode 3, High Notes and Cheap Shots. The episode starts out with Britt Edie. She has some chefs in her kitchen preparing a nice meal for her in-laws. They're going to be coming over. Brittany says she has dated all these guys. They were like over the top, flossing, and she likes that her man is husband material. And that, he's reserved and he's mature. And I'm looking like, girl, don't speak too fast, okay? He on a Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm sure he gonna be showing his ass soon enough, okay? He already looked like he got something about him that I'm not gonna like. She looked good, though, in her blue jean dress, in her confessional. And her necklace, honey, I was feeling it. I loved her bob. I thought she was looking really pretty. She's still giving me Nicki Minaj, and she reminds me of Kenya. So it makes a lot of sense that she took Kenya on up out of here, because she reminds me a lot of Kenya. She is literally the Kenya of the group. Okay, you could just tell. She says she was a huge video vixen in high school. She was a bad bitch. Ma'am, why were we a video vixen in high school? Okay, do you understand the words that's coming up out your mouth? Okay, it's like, girl, you couldn't wait until you got up out of school? Okay, fast ass. Ooh, child, let me not quit, honey. I was off the chain, honey, in high school. I was, honey. I would catch the bus, go see my man. Yes, I would, honey. Go see my man. I kept it seemed like 2 boyfriends, honey. Sure. Oh, and shout out to y'all for helping me with the dressing. I don't make dressing, a lot. Shammy doesn't eat it, but thank you for telling me to put that damn foil on top of that damn dressing, because it really did preserve the moisture, okay? And then you take the foil off, about 15 minutes before you take it out? So, yeah. Okay, thank y'all for looking out for a sister. Now, y'all know damn well, now I see why, I don't make dressing like that. It's too many goddamn ingredients. I was like, God damn, can the shit be done? I told you I ain't got no patience. None. And I've been looking online. Does anybody have any prepared dressing? Because, honey, I just didn't want to do it. But it ended up being cheaper for me to make it than ordering, a really good one online for about $50. Honey, ain't nobody trying to do that. Shit. Pay all that money, okay? It still ain't spicy enough. I probably should have added some peppers to it. Yeah, because I like mine to be spicy. I don't know why I love spicy food. Okay, had my ass on the toilet. I had some badass dressing one time. My ass was on the toilet, baby. Okay, couldn't get off the damn toilet. Shit, I thought my name was Toilet the way I was shitting. But that's how you know the motherfucking dressing is hitting the right way, because you on the toilet, can't get off. Shit, okay. I agree with Brittany when she says dating ballers, rappers, athletes, she never saw it being long-term. It ain't gonna be long-term with them, because they are very, superficial. I encourage people to date regular people. Regular schmegular people that got money, though, right? Peoples. Shout out to my dad. They got money. Men that got money, that work a good job or got their own business, of course. The money gotta be there, honey, because ain't no damn romance without finance, okay? It's a nuisance. Okay, how you doing? But yeah, my daughter's father, he was a rapper, and he would manage different Wendy's and stuff in my city. So honey, look, we thought we hit the jackpot. Shit. So Britt says she dated Rick Ross. Rick Ross? Rick Ross the boss. Okay. So Britt tells her family about Kenya and how Kenya was a bit hot and cold with her. And she says that they shouldn't have any problems, you know, if Kenya keeps it cute. See, you can see the building up of, you know, Britt and Kenya's relationship going down the wrong road. I think that they have a lot in common. They give off the same energy. Kenya is a big sister to her. I believe Britt was watching this show and loved Kenya. She's giving me monitoring spirit. Same thing that Letitia Sweet Tea was doing over there with Quad when she wasn't on the show. She was, oh, look at this lady. Oh, she married to him. Oh, you know, that's what it's giving. Like, I've been watching you. So, yeah, I'm not shocked that those two had a problem because they really do give off, you know, that same energy. So, Britt and her man, they tell, I guess that's her man's sister, that they are ready to have a kid. So, Britt wants a ceremony. So, y'all not married yet? Get married first, and then I think you should wait about 3 to 4 years to get pregnant, because you got to see how his ass is going to act, because they all change when kids come around. They all change, so you get to see what type of, you know, parent you're dealing with. Okay, but all of them is nice up in, you know, the first 5 years. They nice and sweet as pie. Most of the Chucky dolls, honey, they good the good 2 years. But yeah. But a lot of people don't do it like that because they really want to have the kid, and they don't really want to invest in letting things unfold naturally with, you know, the man that they are with. Okay? So Britt ends up going downstairs with her, we'll just say sister-in-law, and she ends up telling her that she lost her dad back in 2015. He was really big in the mortgage business. He had a $2 million life insurance policy. I guess it was for Britt's mother, but she didn't get it. He died transitioning from one job to another job. Brittany says launching her insurance agency was really important to her. Because of this, she had to launch a GoFundMe, I guess, to pay for the father's death expenses. So, yeah, that's, you know, that's a lot. Britt mentions that she wanted to start her insurance business with her sisters, but, you know, they found her to be overbearing. Once Britt decided to sell the company, you know, everything went awry. Britt says she used to be really close to her sisters, but now, you know, they barely talk. Her sister-in-law says you're always preaching about family and we shouldn't even be talking like this, so we gotta fix that. The sister-in-law seems really, like, positive. She seems, like, nice. The older sister, Britt says, felt like she was too tough in the workplace. The middle sister got too comfortable with the company once Britt decided to sell it and she had to fire her. A mess. So Mike comes to get the ladies because dessert is being served, honey. He looked like he a bit too needy. The girl says she want a few minutes with your sister. Let her, okay? A mess. He probably don't want her, you know, talking about him to his sister. I didn't think about that part. So next we have Porsha and Kelly. They meet up. I was very disappointed with this scene because I wanted Kelly to drill Porsha. I wanted her to really ask her, why was it important for you to take that lady husband? Why was it important for you to marry this woman's husband? She was your co-worker. You partied with her. You are in pictures with her. You know what I'm saying? I could see if she was never on the show. Y'all was never shown as being friends. But Porsha, you was all up in the lady pool. And I just felt like we didn't get the answer to that. Porsha got to deflect, deny, and disengage, from the conversation when Kelly originally called her out. Porsha chose to make an example out of Drew. You know how you check a bitch and you want to check her so good that another bitch don't step to you? That's what Porsha was giving. So I'm just upset. Ain't nobody really stuck it to her. Like, bitch, what was you thinking? Kenya disappointed me. I just want somebody to have a real, and I mean a real conversation with Porsha and ask her, was all of this really worth it? And don't tell me, bitch, love wins, because love ain't have nothing to do with you messing with that lady husband. Okay? A mess. Child, that damn Porsha orders a Hennessy margarita. Porsha says she doesn't know Kelly at all, but she's interested in seeing the side of her that has some sense. Girl, you just don't want to be accountable. You want to give everybody else on this show, i.e. Dennis and Drew, all these boundaries, all these standards, and then you don't want to live up to your end of it. You want to be able to mess with folks' husbands, and ain't none of these women gonna trust you around a man. And, it's just sad that, this desperation for love, Porsha, if that's what you want to call it, it's really it has really damaged and ruined your reputation. And it's like, girl, you better focus on fixing that. I love Kelly's ponytail. I love a loosey-goosey curl, honey. It was pretty. Porsha says that Kelly has a lot of different personalities. Girl, that's you, Peach Juice. Porsha. Okay. Miss Love Wins. Scammer. That's you. Ain't it the pot calling the kettle black? Porsha is so whack. It's like, Porsha, that's all you could come up with? Kelly got a lot of personalities. Loud, louder, louded. No vocabulary at all. Girl, you could be getting that together instead of chasing around that damn scammer you call a husband. Okay, a mess. Kelly says Porsha said that she got different personalities and she got different men. So what difference does it make? Yeah, she got the baby daddy. I don't know why Porsha on here lying, talking about she's going to be single until she's divorced. You too codependent for that. Okay, I heard she's messing with some other man, honey, from Africa. That's what I heard, allegedly. But yeah. Porsha is a big liar, and it's really sad that Shamia goes out of her way to defend Porsha. And Porsha doesn't defend her. She didn't lie 2-3 times already on this show. And I am so here for Drew bringing Allison on this show, because Allison will, mop the floor with your ass, Porsha. Honey, shout out to Drew. Shout out to Drew. We gonna get to it, but all Kelly said was, why did she, take that lady husband? That's what she said to Shamia. For you to say, oh, that's totally not the tone that I got. That's not what I got from Shamia. Shamia said y'all said so much more. Bitch, that's what you're mad at. You are mad that you will forever be accused of stealing Fallon's husband. That is what you're mad at. You're mad at some shit that you chose to do. Did nobody tell you to do that? Okay, you never win when you play dirty. You trifling, you ain't nobody's friend. You dogged out Nene because you are embarrassed because this man put you in a burning house. You thought you was gonna get on Real Housewives of Atlanta and floss. You thought you was gonna be on Shamia time, honey. Okay, and you're jealous of her. I think she is jealous of Shamia. I do. I know a lot of people is denying that. They're saying Candy put it out there. No, Candy is reporting on what's going on. And I bet they're not that cool because Porsha wants to keep up with Shamia. And she's probably mad that Shamia can keep her husband. Like her husband ain't out here in these streets. You know, the way the man be in hell, it ain't even just with Simon. It's just Porsha can't stay with nobody. The Cordell situation, Dennis, don't none of these niggas take you serious. Okay? Because it's all about the pussy with you, Miss P. Okay, and the P ain't for Porsha. That's the problem with you. Okay? And she's a dark-sided Cancer that think that pussy is go get her where she needs to be. No, you need to have some good character, some morals, some values, some boundaries, some standards about yourself. And then some of these men will take you serious, but you sleeping with niggas on the first date? You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You gotta hold out as long as you can. Because that's when they start clowning. Am I right, ladies? That's when these niggas start clowning. After you sleep with them, you find out what type of nigga you with. And you really gotta make them work for it. I hate talking like that because I am a free spirit, honey. And I know that ain't nothing to it, but, you know, ain't nothing to it but to get to it, honey, okay? But, yeah, like, hustling like backwards, like you're on this platform, she could really be doing it, and then you could be doing it with some nice looking men. You know what I'm saying? Like, Porsha, your mother did not give you the game. I'm so glad I see so many reviews, people calling out Miss Diane, because she did a poor job with you. Okay, hell, even the city girls, Carisha, honey, was winning for longer than you. Okay, she got to the money. You didn't get to the money. You had it looking like you was with the money. And now this brother Tucker, he about to be sent back to his country, child. It's a mess. Porsha keeps saying that, you know, Kelly didn't know her to judge her like that. Girl, if it looked like a duck, if it quacked like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck. Okay, you ain't that hard to figure out. You ain't got no boundaries. You ain't got no standards. You ain't got no scruples. You ain't got no morals. You ain't got no values. I don't know why you named that show Porsha's Family Values. They no damn values. Okay? A mess. But you are not a book, Porsha, that's hard to read. We can understand what's going on just by looking at the cover. Okay? A mess. Kelly says that she just wanted to know why Porsha took Fallon's husband. And so now Porsha is flipping it. Now she's mad at Shamea because Shamea said, well, why don't you have a conversation with her to, you know, get Porsha's truth. That's all Shamea said. Shamea took up for you, you big dummy. Okay? Like, girl, she is Flavor Flav for you. She's your hype man. Shout out to my girl Angela. I love Angela for this show, you guys. Angela got on here just clocking the shit. Okay? Angela is clocked in. But yeah, Porsha, she don't want to be friends with nobody. She want to make it look like Shamea is turning on her. Okay? And gossiping with these ladies about her. I didn't like that. So next we have Drew, Kenya, and Cynthia. Cynthia, take that shit off your head and stop playing. What is up with these wigs, Cynthia? You look good in a confessional. And shout out to my girl, Garce Bouvet. She didn't quit Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Honey, them white women's, honey, then ran her up off the show, child. I'm just playing. I loved her on that show. I guess they got another black woman. I saw a clip of Garcelle, like, walking out on those women. All they did, you guys, on that show was gaslight her. Especially the Erica Jane lady and Dorit. I cannot stand them. I could kind of put up with Kyle a little bit. I like Garcelle and Sutton. Those were my favorite ones. But I didn't like how Sutton's mother was talking to Garcelle. That was getting on my nerves. Garcelle says, honey, that she wants to watch her children graduate. You know, she just want to have a year of high school where, you know, she's not on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and they ain't speculating all about her life, honey, and her son's lives. Okay, and she's a new grandmother, so yeah, girl, go on and get you some peace. She got a lot of projects. She says she may be coming back to the show. I think she is. I think it's a good payday, so she'll probably be back. But yeah, girl, go and take some time for you. I don't blame her. I love Kenya's blue jean dress. Drew gets to telling them that, you know, she's writing about all the stuff that she's going through with Ralph. She a better woman than me. I would beat and put his narcissistic ass out. He talk way too much, got that big ass head, and y'all know ain't nothing to it but to do it. Get you some baby oil, honey. Okay, listen, get the mopping that floor. I bet you he stopped talking all that shit then. Okay, you doing the wrong shit, Drew. You gotta be crazy enough to the point where they want to move out. You over there being too nice. Okay, acting like a white secretary. You gotta act like a sister. Red beans and rice. Then miss her. Get to cooking that food, damn near burning it and mopping them floors and shit with the baby oil. I'm just saying, listen. Okay, shit. You over there, you being too nice. Anytime that the nigga is, you know, gotta be in the basement, and y'all still live together like you married, you trying to get away from this narcissist. Living in a space with a narcissist is a no-no. You got to get the hell on. Shake a bone and get the hell on. Go on. You got you some renter's insurance. Go on and stay in a hotel. Go rent a condo. Go get a little townhouse. Go get a little apartment, Drew. Get away from that man. Because as long as you share space with him, I don't care if he's in the basement. He's still gonna be talking shit to you or saying shit through the kids to you. So yeah, get away from him. You ain't acting crazy enough, okay? Oh, Angela was there too, you guys. Drew says she's been coping with the divorce by, you know, working. She feels like she's in this shell. Cynthia said she did the same thing. Honey, Peter was over there messing up Cynthia credit and shit. I know he was taking her through it. I know she was drinking a lot. Okay? A mess. Kenya asks Angela, have you been married before your marriage to your husband now? She said, nope, this is both of their first marriage. They met because I guess they stayed in the same condo or something, apartment building or something. She said her man held the elevator door open for her, asked for her number, and they've been rocking ever since. Just so simple, you guys, so simple. Angela said she had people at the front desk watching. So Drew asked the ladies, do they want some champagne? Do they want water? Kenya said, shit, we go be talking about Dennis. They actually need Kenya. I see a lot of people complaining about Kenya, but Kenya is actually doing her damn job. I don't know how this shiggity go work when she get off the show, but Kenya is great. Her and Giselle, they're very good at moving story along. The newbies don't know about that. You can kind of tell. So Cynthia and Kenya are actually needed for this show. So Kenya asks, where's Dennis? What's going on with y'all working together? Kenya also mentioned that it was so messed up for Drew to be working with Dennis behind Porsha's back, but she tried at every opportunity to call Porsha. Porsha would cancel on her. Porsha wouldn't answer the damn phone. Y'all remember what type of friend Nene said that Porsha was? She said she is a bad friend. She act like she running some Fortune 500 company. Okay, she'll never answer her phone. I believe it. We synced it. Shout out to Moses. Drew did everything to contact her. And girl, if I am, doing music with your baby daddy, then you just gonna have to deal with it. Cause bitch, I did try to call you. I don't like people like that. Like, I understand, cause I'm busy too. Ooh, let me not say that, cause I kind of be doing that. But I be so busy. Okay. But yeah, like, if somebody is trying to tell me something or keep trying to meet up with me, I keep trying to shoot them down, I don't have the right to complain. So I am not on Porsha's side with this. So Dennis is executive producing Drew's album. So Kenya asked Drew, did her and Dennis talk about the situation with Porsha and how she's unhappy with them working together? Drew says they haven't talked on the phone. They text. It's hard to, get in contact with Mr. Hot Dog Man, Dennis. Drew says Dennis barely answers the phone. They are, they're not even like friends. You was just calling him your brother and your angel, Drew. Okay, and you need to cut all that shit out. Because we know you broads don't care. Okay, and let me quit, because I was around here calling this man in my past my brother, and we ended up screwing honey. A mess. A whole mess. Now, can you believe that man, his mother was actually dating my father at the time. They lived together. And then me and him ended up dating. That was just crazy. Damn, parents together and we together, child. A mess. Brother, my ass. Okay. So Drew gets to sing in this group of girls. I felt so attacked. Drew has, been attacked, but Kenya says, girl, you can't play the victim. Did y'all hear Porsha telling Kelly she feels attacked? Girl, you be attacking people, Porsha. You get physical with people, and you steal other people's husbands. Okay, I'm just saying. So next, honey, we got Shamia and her sisters, and she gets to talking about, all the issues, health issues she's had with her youngest, and, she really doesn't know what she would do without her sisters. They sometimes have to pick up Shiloh, that's the oldest, from school, because Shamia is always busy with the youngest. She's in and out of the hospital. That's a lot, though, Shamia. And then you're thinking about, like, adding more children to that. I don't know if I agree with that, you guys. You don't know what type of health, the new children would have. So, yeah. That's going to take from, that oldest child, and then you have even more children. And what if this child, this last one, keeps having, health issues? You know what I'm saying, you guys? And now the oldest is kind of like, mommy, you're always leaving and everything is about, my little sister. And yeah, it's just like, you gotta be careful about, the family that you are creating, and consider everybody. But I really feel like rich people feel like, yeah, but I got the money, and as long as I got money, and, it's just like money is not going to fix, these family issues. It's just not. Children need a lot of love, a lot of your time, attention. All your children need to feel special to you. And this new baby, she didn't ask to be here, and, she has a lot of issues. So it's just like, girl, how you go do all of this? I like how dedicated, her husband is. She had like a video of showing, I guess when the baby was in the hospital, or at an appointment, I'm sorry. And, he just wouldn't sit down. I guess he was kind of nervous. So I was like, oh, her man and Porsha, girl, you should be asking if this man got a brother. Because Shamea's man seems totally different than Simon. I just get like more positive feedback from him. He seems, to be a good father. He seems to be a great husband. He spoils Shamia. He seems like he really loves her. And it's like, your friend, though, she keep getting the scammers in life. So, and I think it goes back to Miss Diane. Not properly. And Miss Diane on the surface looks like she really loves Porsha, but it just seemed like she's more caught up with trying to be her damn friend, trying to get her to scheme up off these men. That way she could come up to it. It's giving that. Maybe Shamia had more of a mother, telling her right from wrong. Like Miss Diane should be telling Porsha, now, girl, you need to be single for about 5 years. You need to get yourself together before you try to partner with another man. So, yeah. So Angela, she takes Charles out to see how some of their properties are doing. So Charles was banned from the Madison Square Garden for 1 year. Angela says that this vow renewal really means a lot to her. They spent some time apart after the incident happened. And when it comes to their real estate endeavors, she wants to convince him that, he's making the right decision by partnering with her on those endeavors. So, honey, Angela has her hands full. Charles is worried about all the money they didn't spend on, the houses, the properties. He feel like, damn, the vow renewal. I get it, Charles. He like, this heifer trying to spend all the coins. I like them together. And I like that look that she gave him when he said, we'll see. She like, nigga, we gonna have this vow renewal. I love Angela. She is a great newbie. Kelly, Britt. I feel like all the girls are clocked in. So Charles makes fun of the amount that Angela spends on therapy. He said $3,000 a month. It should be a discount. Do you get some type of discount for being a repeat customer? A mess. Now y'all see how these niggas look at therapy, okay? Angela says she only pays $1,200. That's not bad. So next we see Drew and her attorney. At the last hearing, Ralph didn't have his lawyer there. Of course not. You dealing with a narcissist. He probably was his own lawyer. Ralph was cross-examining Drew. Girl, he already do that behind closed doors, not in the courtroom. A mess. You better sick Allison on his ass too. She was ready for his ass. What was that, last season? I like Allison. Get her on Porsha. Did y'all see Porsha at the end? She didn't want to stay and talk to Allison, honey. I bet. A mess. The attorney says that it was confirmation of the manipulative, controlling behavior that Drew has been putting up with as it pertains to Ralph. See, that's a damn shame that the attorney didn't pick up on your ass being crazy, Ralph. Okay, but yeah, they need to be separate from each other. Okay? A mess. So, the attorney tells Drew the objective is to get Ralph out of the home and then they need to sell the home. I guess they bought it together. Remember when he didn't even tell her about that? You remember he had already worked out the details and was just trying to move in. Didn't tell Drew shit. And that was a big ass red flag, Drew. Drew says that Ralph has access to all her money, but she doesn't have access to his financials. You're dealing with a narcissist. They're selfish. They are entitled. They are bossy. They are controlling. They are one-sided. They are double-minded. They are agents of chaos. They are little Chuckies, little buddies. What do you expect, girl? You're in a one-sided marriage. Drew says Ralph is unwilling to be transparent so that they can wrap the divorce up. Yeah, he wants to bring the element of confusion into it. Okay? 1 Corinthians 14:33. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. So not divorces. Drew's divorce, her divorce documents are gonna be unsealed because at first she had them sealed. So a lot of stuff is gonna be coming out. How Ralph is a serial cheater, how he has taken money out of her account. It's giving Melody and Martell all over again. How he had been sexting with other women, and how other women been sending you messages. Ooh, child. How he's following her. That's another thing. Narcissists are stalkers. They will ghost you and end up stalking you. So, like, when they ghost, they're always coming back to be a goddamn monitoring spirit to watch over, everything you're doing. Meanwhile, they don't want to treat you right? And, they don't want, and all of this is because they don't want to have healthy communication with you. They just want you to be confused in a burning house. She's getting a divorce and still up in the house. I would at least go to a hotel, rent out an apartment. You are on this show. You got plenty enough money. Okay, and I know some people will say I'm not leaving my home, but you got to do what you got to do to preserve your peace, to protect your energy. And you living up in there with a toxic, narcissistic man, it's a no-no. Oh, my bad. So it was Shia. Whose name is Shiloh? Maybe the youngest one's name is Shiloh. Shia is the one having surgery. She was actually excited, honey, to have the surgery. She said, I can't wait to ride in mommy's beautiful car. I said, come on, girl. I like her vocabulary. Okay? That little girl is ready. Gerald has not sat down since Shia left out for surgery, so he's nervous. He seems really genuine and authentic. They pan the camera to his face. He doesn't give scammer vibes like Simon, but honey, don't let me speak too soon. Okay, I think him and Shamia make a beautiful couple. So we got Porsha and her mama, they getting their feet done. Porsha says she been swimming in negativity, honey, when it comes to this divorce. What did you think you were gonna get? That's why I don't feel sorry for some of these people. Sweet tea, what do you think you're gonna get when you sign up to be on a show with your with your boyfriend's ex-wife and her friend group? What did you expect to get? Okay, you think you gonna come and take somebody's life and God is gonna bless that? God ain't gonna bless no mess. Porsha says Simon's defense mechanism is to act out for the public in some type of way. It's a mess. But you chose him, girl. Porsha said, honey, she need to try to meditate. Well, you have to be a person that represents peace first, or meditation is not going to work. You can't be a hoe on the go. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, stop moving so fast. Miss Superficial. You can't get your own man. Okay, I just don't feel sorry for Porsha. Porsha needs to sit down. You shouldn't have went around quitting all your damn jobs for this scamming ass man. Okay? Porsha says in this divorce, she feels like she's alone. There's no communication. Yeah, because see, that's what happens. And you can tell what type of relationship or marriage you had with somebody by how it ended. And if, they ghost you, or if they just move on, he was cheating with the other women and stuff. If they treat you like that, they never cared about you. Okay, and like I said before, you got with him for all the wrong reasons. You're not going to get a happy ending, Porsha, until you fix that, until you fix yourself and do your work and stop trying to partner with people, um, that ain't no damn good, that are narcissists, that are womanizers, but you have the narcissistic spirit inside of you. That's probably why you are attracting them. But yeah, it's just like, girl, what did you think you was gonna get? She keeps saying the portion, not the portion. The person that Simon is now is not your husband, but who is he? This is what happens when you don't get to know people. They play in your face. And don't get me wrong, you could get to know somebody and they could wear a mask and flip on you, but that's not what happened. You wanted to get engaged to this man while he was getting a divorce. Miss Diane says she felt like Simon was Portia's protector. Where, ma'am? Okay, I think this lady is caught up, you guys, with the high life, with the fancy life. I think Miss Diane is along for the ride. I told y'all she does not behave like a mother. A real mother will tell you, you need to sit your ass down for a few years and decenter men and stop dating and get to know you and figure out who you are and why you keep making, these bad decisions. So Porsha, I guess, tried to reach out to Simon's family and do what? They don't want nothing to do with you. They knew what this scam was. Okay? Like, you keep trying to operate with all these standards, morals, and values. You trying to act like you operate like that, but you want to operate like that while you're going through a divorce, but not before you got married to this man. You didn't do your due diligence on him. You didn't get a background check. Okay? You didn't take your time with him. And then, what did you say? I can still remember your Instagram post. We know it's really fast, and we know that the optics don't look good, and love wins, and all this other bullshit. Girl, you are selling Disney Channel. Okay? That's what you're giving Porsha. I was like, this shit ain't gonna last. It's just a matter of time. You be knowing that about certain people's marriages and relationships. But yeah, you didn't do this with any decorum, any ethics, any values. It's a mess. And he's discarded you. So you went from being in this loving marriage with this man, and now there's no communication. A true narcissist. He discarded you, and he's on to the next. It's as if you all never met. Okay? It's as if you all never knew each other, never kissed, made love, anything. That's painful. Okay? But hopefully, you guys, I really do hope that Porsha learns a lesson. I know I clown her, we all do, but I really do hope she gets the lesson in all of this. You already got your own money. You don't need to, be getting with these men. Pick you out a good man. Okay? But I don't think Porsha gets with men for their character. I think she gets with them just for the money. And as long as you continue to move like that, you're going to end up in these situations. Porsha tells Miss Diane about Shamea, how Shamea wants to take her out to have some fun. Porsha says, well, how do you know you're healed if you just go out by yourself? You gotta get with other people. Girl, you need to slow down. Porsha tells Miss Diane that Shamea had got with Kelly and Britt, and all they did was talk about Porsha and how she got with Simon, how she stole that lady husband. So Miss Diane says to Porsha, well, why would Shamia tell you about what these women are saying about you that's so negative, and she wants to make you feel better? Now, we know, okay, that that's not what happened. Okay? Shamia told Kelly to ask Porsha why she did what she did as it pertains to Simon. Just ask Porsha. Any questions you got for Porsha? Ask Porsha. Don't ask nobody else. That's what Shamia said. So Porsha is framing all of this a certain way to make it look like Shamia is trying to snake her. But I will say this. Miss Diane was absolutely correct with the advice she gave Porsha. It's just that, in my opinion, it doesn't pertain to Shamia. You do have to you do have to worry about certain friends bringing back negative information from people you don't know or enemies. And I know because I had somebody do that to me a long time ago. And I remember asking a person, why are you telling me all this negative stuff that other people got to say about me? Well, yeah, I'm just trying to tell you what they said. I said, I don't need to hear what a motherfucker said. I was there. Shit, I know what happened with me and them peoples. Okay, I know why it didn't work out. Well, yeah, and this person kept telling me with these people that did not like me what they had to say. And Miss Diane was absolutely correct. Because any dog that is quick to bring a bone back to you is untrustworthy. And that person also will talk with other people about you. These people are monitoring spirits. They get around you. And in that situation, this particular person got around me, befriended me. You know, we hanging out, you know, I'm sharing who I am. That person took all that information, my good and my bad, went to my enemies, smeared my name, assassinated my character, snaked me. You know what I'm saying? So you do have to watch out for a dog that's bringing a bone back about negative things about you, that's being said about you. Because your friends should always protect you and keep you from harm. I had another friend that would have information that other people said, but he would tell me, I'm not even going to tell you because I don't want you to hear what they're saying. I don't believe what they're saying. And it's not even important because I don't rock with them. You my friend. Like that other person, very loyal. And that's how you behave, you know, with your friends. But yeah, Porsha is a damn snake because she turning all this shit on Shamia. And Shamia has like really been out here windmilling for her. So Shamia's daughter got her tonsils out. We see Kelly and all the ladies getting ready for her Mommy and Me event. I thought it was so cute that she invited everybody to come out with their daughters. And I was really impressed with Kelly's event. She is raising awareness for osteogenesis perfecta. So, yep, I loved her outfit. Kelly is very beautiful. Like, she looks different in like every confessional, and she gives high fashion model. Like, I really like her look. She's very like pretty in a unusual way. Like, I don't know, it's just something about her. She looks like completely different. Does anybody else pick up on what I see with Kelly? Like, she looks very different. Very good, though, in all her confessional looks. I saw that big nigga behind Kelly. I'm like, is that the baby daddy? Is that your ex-husband, honey? Okay. Balmain is one of Kelly's favorite fashion houses. We see Brooklyn. Brooklyn is so beautiful. We see Shamea's daughter. She's beautiful. Porsha and PJ, they come in. PJ is finally looking like Portia's mini-me, okay? She looked just like Porsha to me. Kenya says Brooklyn knows how to twirl. I thought that was cute. Angela brings her youngest. Porsha tells Kenya her makeup artist is Drew's makeup artist. I guess the makeup artist told Drew that he was going to, you know, finish up Porsha, and then I guess Drew slowed down. Porsha had on half a face of makeup, child. Look at Drew being shady. I I don't blame Drew because I don't trust Porsha either. But Porsha need all that makeup. I was looking at her. I was like, yeah, Porsha, you don't even look like all of that without the damn makeup. She's a beautiful woman, though. But now she at a point where she really needs a beat. Okay? Y'all remember that Kim Fields episode where she had the ladies dress up? Season 8, not dress up, but dress down and not wear any makeup. Porsha didn't have her hairstylist on time or the makeup artist on time, thanks to Drew. I said, get her, Drew. Cynthia comes in. I like that wig. So Britt comes in. Cynthia tells Porsha, I just went through a regular divorce, but you're really going through it with Simon. There's going to be good days and bad days. And then you got this whole social media aspect where, you know, he getting his ass online, dogging Porsha out. So we see the ladies shopping. Angela says she wants to make things right with Shamea. Shiloh is the youngest baby. I always thought that was the first one, so that's the youngest. Shamia is still carrying a grudge towards Angela. She makes fun of her nose. That was kind of funny. She says she looked like LaToya Jackson. Kelly says 3 of her daughters were diagnosed with osteogenia perfecta. It's a genetic disease, brittle bones disease. Kelly said she noticed there was something wrong with Chance's arm. Kelly had her mom take her to the hospital. She starts crying. I love how genuine and authentic her speech is, and I love how she's educating the ladies and, you know, us at home about this disease. So I really love this event. Kelly said 2 police came, stood in front of the door. CPS wouldn't let her leave. They thought that, you know, she was abusing her children. And then they found out that, well, at least that one was diagnosed with this disease. And then I guess the other ones got diagnosed as well. Kelly said they were stuck in Baltimore for over a month. So Drew came in with her daughter. And is that her son? I loved her wig. It was so pretty and cute. Kenya asked Drew, is she going to speak to Porsha? I guess Drew didn't want to force anything. So Angela says to Shamia, we got off on a bad foot. Angela says that's not the temperature in the room that she likes to operate in. Shamia says she would love to talk. She would love to meet Angela and not her representative. And I feel like Angela was like trying to be on some mature shiggity with Shamia, but Shamia was so damn defensive. Angela says, yeah, I'm Angela, I'm the real Angela. And so Shamia was like, oh, so you speak on Drew's behalf. She says, I will. Okay, you be speaking on Porsha's behalf. Okay, lapdog. And she don't even take your side. She over there downing you to her damn mother lying. Shamia says they don't have nothing to talk about because her feelings is her feelings. And I'm going to put all of this on Shamia. It was just so unnecessary. Somebody trying to be cordial with you, girl, let it go. Shamia walked away from Angela, said, I'm cool on you. It's like she just doesn't want to like her. So Angela says, well, be nice then. You're a mean girl. She said, it flows with your name, Shameana. When I tell you, I holler. And she kept calling the girl Shameana. I was cracking up. So Allison tells Drew, I'll be right here, sis. I know Allison ain't drinking, honey. Allison is ready, and I'm here for it. Come on, Drew. Bitch, you won't talk to me. I bet you won't be talking to my sister crazy. Shamia, ooh, child, I almost called her Shameana. Shameana says, if you don't take it back with that 99 nose, and Angela said, okay, Flavor Flav. I guess Shamia was Flavor Flav at a Halloween party or something. It hit really good. I like Angela, honey. Angela is ready, and she's grown. Okay? Angela said that Shamia needs a clock. I was cracking. Oh, child. Angela said Porsha is Chuck D and Shamia is Portia's hype man, Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav! Porsha just shows up, collects her check, and Shamia does all the work. Sounds about right. Oh, so Shamia said, can somebody get some glue to get her nose back down? And Angela says, can you get your nose out of Portia's ass? Kelly trying to calm all the girls down. This is what they give, honey. Nice shade. I like it. So Porsha says that she says to Shamia that they said that you said something physical about her nose. And Shamia was like, well, I was Flavor Flav, for Halloween, but I didn't know she was going to be LaToya Jackson for today. So everybody starts laughing. I think that Angela got Shamia. I'm on Angela's team. So Shamia hugs Drew and apologizes to her. Honey, those twins ran up to Kelly and said, Mommy, we hungry. I know that's right. So Kelly made about $30,000 and the proceeds will go to the organization. That's nice. So Drew tries to talk to Porsha and then Porsha starts coughing. Oh, I said I'm not feeling good this week. Let's do it next week. Porsha done seen Allison there too, so she really don't want no problems with Drew. She was scared. So Drew says, girl, you text me, we could talk. They actually showed the messages. Drew said, you could come meet me at the studio, put it in the song. I was cracking up. Drew has really, you guys, come into her own. She really has. She finally is getting, the rhythm of the show. Thank God, honey. But yeah, that was the episode. Porsha gets up to leave. It's a mess. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.